Bang! All in. What up? Alright, what if 2K carried over every year? Let's go right into it. As y'all know, or as you probably don't know, I'm the Nuggets. We've gone from 2K3, now we're up to 2K11. Let's go. This is our new team. I guess we got 2 stars. A starter, Steph Curry, the 6th man. What do y'all think of that? You know what? You old, bro. It's a young man's game now, dude. And then who do we start, Noah or Love? Hey, what's up, Cheesy? TC? Just got off work, perfect timing. Yeah. Dude, I've been making this roster all day. What was that? The We Live guy? What's up, We Live? You a gamer, bro? Hey, thanks for following also, man. But yeah, let's get into this, dude. Yeah, I had to watch like most of the 2K10 stream because I guess I didn't write anything down. But yeah, I guess this is where we left off. So yeah, let's go. What? Oh, there can only be one 6 man? Oh god. I guess it can be Curry. Hell yeah, I love old sports games. Sick. Yeah, We Live. I don't know if you heard, but with Madden and with 2K, we do this thing. We're going from each game. What if 2K carried over every year? What if Madden carried over every year? We started at 2K3 and Madden 3, and now we're up to 2K11 and Madden 11. Ain't that right, Chuck Nichols, Chandler, GTA car scene, Nathan? Finally on 2011? Yeah, I guess. We gotta get our Danny Granger get back, dude. ChatGPT was really glazing that guy, man. Then again, he did hang us up on his wall, dude. Walks in, I'm hungry, Credo voice. You know, Zay, I'm sad to admit, I have no idea what Credo voice sounds like. I just know it's deep. Fun fact for you wrestling fans. Did you know Chad Gaspar was the body for Kratos? Look at all this news that doesn't matter at all. There is no Miami Heat big three. Lakers aren't looking for a three-peat. Ooh, yeah, I know. Rest in peace. I need to download this game. You do, Jason. Or Jansman. I've got a PS3 emulator. Yeah, dude, get it, man. Get this and then get the superior 2K10. Alright. So y'all know I got to do the walkthrough through the league for when, you know, we make this a documentary, y'all. Word? I never knew that. Yeah, right? It's a little fun fact. Did you see Ricky Starks' debut on NXT? No way. Did he actually? I haven't even finished Raw yet, man. I got the PS3 emulator, Starks. That's cool. I've been waiting for that guy. I wish he went right to the main roster, though. Alright, the NBA Finals runner-up. The Nuggets. D-Wade, Kobe Bryant, Rondo, Steph Curry, Marcus Camby, Marcus Gasol, Kevin Love, Joakim Noah, J.R. Smith, Birdman, Kyle Korver, Wayne Ellington, Kobe Carl, and Hassan Whiteside. Now, if y'all remember in 2K10, Nene was being a big baby because of his playing time, so we had to ship him out of here, and that's how we got Wayne Ellington. Marcus Camby was also a little upset, so he's got until the trade deadline to decide if he wants to be here or not. Same with Joakim Noah. Let's see what happens. When did you get Curry? Zay to go. We got Curry in the right after 2K9, and I tell you what, he fell right into our lap, dude, at the 7th pick. We got lucky. The Thunder had the pick right before us, and they took DeMar DeRozan. All right, let's go. Manu Ginóbili signed with the Pacers last year. I've forgotten all about that. So yeah, this team that once went to 2 finals, a Game 7, is completely different now. Michael Redd, who was their best player last year, is now mid. They got some young guns in Gallinari, Brandon Jennings. We know what happens with those guys, but you know, potential was high back then. Let me know when you're on 12. I thought you was waiting for 11. I put all the legends into the main roster and play my player with custom rosters. Dude, Jason, I used to do that too, man. And what's up, Yowzers? I did one that was so crazy. And then young Michael Jordan with the hair. I signed with the Lakers, and he also signed with the Lakers. And he was backing me up, dude. I can't find my 11. What? Like for your actual PlayStation? Alright. 2-time NBA Finals appearance. LeBron James and Steve Nash still haven't won it yet. They're the first team in NBA history to blow a 3-0 lead. They also came back from a 1-3 lead, but they lost it at the last minute. JaVale McGee's here. I liked playing with Blake Griffin and young Jordan. Jason, wait till you see what team Blake Griffin is on, dude. That's one of my favorite organic teams that's been built in this. Xbox 360. See, there's your first problem, Chuck. You got to be on the PlayStation. No, I'm just playing. Why don't you go to like Entertainment or look on eBay or something, dude? I'm sure you can get this game for pretty cheap. The Raptors. Vince Carter's not on his last legs because we know he plays until he's like 40. But he's got some young guns here with Bogut, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. That's about it. But yeah, good enough team to make it past the first round, I'd say. But Vince, he's no longer a superstar anymore. He did. Oh, Ricky Starks actually debuted on NXT. Oh, that's cool, man. It couldn't have been SmackDown. I would love to see him and Carmelo Hayes have like a good feud. But Carmelo can't lose it though. So I don't know actually. Moving on. Josh Smith, Al Jefferson, Tony Parker. This must have been right after Tony Parker's like cheating scandal. Because him being a 78 seems a little disrespectful. Thaddeus Young. Yeah, the team that said we don't need Yao Ming. Josh Smith used to be so tough. Nah, for real, right? Trying to get PS3 emulator for my Samsung S24. Damn. See, that's too small a screen for me, Jason. I need the cinema, dude. I need the wide screen. This game has to have the best soundtrack. Right, and I can't listen to it. It's so sad. He wasted no time jumping ship as soon as he was able to. Well, what's cool is like he knew where he wanted to go. It reminds me of when Jericho wanted to go to WWE, so he just sat there and like had to eat poo in WCW. But yeah, Tim Duncan, Jason Kidd, Darren Collison, George Hill. Tim Duncan is all on his own. What can he do? In this universe, dude, Tim Duncan has 2 titles. A measly 2 titles. Definitely doesn't cement him as the greatest power forward of all time. The Suns, who did win a championship. Amari Stoudemire is the last piece, man. Joe Johnson left. Steve Nash never made it here. Stephon Marbury's gone. All he's got is Josh Childress, who I don't actually know how he got back here, but because he wasn't in like 2K10. Barboza, Kyle Lowry came here. Jermaine O'Neal came here. Dragic. So yeah, but yeah, Amari Stoudemire champion. Dude, my player on 12 had so many trades. I'm on the Bucks. Went crazy with trades. Yeah, dude, Chuck, these old games used to go crazy with the trades. Like, if you would have seen how many times Kobe's been traded, Allen Iverson's been traded, Steve Nash been traded, Prime Ben Wallace was traded. All right, the Thunder. I actually feel bad for KG, man. Kevin Garnett, Jeff Green, Andrew Bynum, Evan Turner, Jameer Nelson, DeMar DeRozan. KG, dude, 2 MVPs in this universe. May never even make a finals appearance, dude. Look at that. KG's only making $6 million. Wish we could trade for him. I'll DM you what they did. Yeah, sure, man. Drop it here, too, man, if you want. Oh, the chat is interested. I'm betting. All right, Timberwolves, OJ Mayo, Al Horford, Andre Miller, Nene, Steve Blake. You know, like, on paper, this isn't a bad young squad. You know, like, if we kept playing 2K11, this seems like one piece away from, like, a pretty good big 3. Unfortunately, we know OJ Mayo don't become that dude. Al Horford is like a good center, but you know what I mean? Nene, crybaby. Nah, I like Nene. No! I did just realize Kobe is gone. Oh, Zay, man. Yeah. Rest in peace, Kobe. Darren Williams, Brandon Roy, Sean Marion. Okay, squad. It's like their last chance to do something with Brandon Roy, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see. There were so many, but lineup is Jennings, Harden, my player Josh Smith, and a nobody. Now, when you say a nobody, are you implying he's not good, or it's some guy that the game drafted? Hold up, that's tiny. Robbie, your messages matter also, and now they're all immortalized. And then wait, over here, they're small. Look at that. Look at that. Oh no, somebody told me he needs to be on the right side. Look at that. He's not good. His last name starts with a M. Is that Purple App Chat? It is. It is. That's my buddy Robert, who's watching it in horizontal view. Dwight Howard, Kevin Martin, Antoine Jameson, Ty Lawson. Yeah, at one point it looked like the Warriors were going to have like this nice powerhouse team, and they ruined it. At one time having Kobe and Gilbert Arenas, Antoine Jameson. They blew it. The Wizards, Carmelo Anthony, Rip Hamilton, dude. He may never leave the Wizards. Rashard Lewis, Samuel Dallenberg, Serge Ibaka, an okay squad. Chuck Nichols, man, I'd love it if you can find out what his actual name is. I want to see if I know who this is. Chris Paul, Pau Gasol, Chris Bosh, Ben Gordon, Jason Richardson, Willie Green, Jared Jack, Robin Lopez, Darius Miles. Yeah, this team took us to Game 7. Tight contest there. Yeah, like you can see Chris Bosh has his Miami Heat jersey on, which never came to fruition here. Love Ricky Rubio. Ricky Rubio was a cool player, man. Who would you say Ricky Rubio is right now? I'd say he was like a Luka Doncic wish version. Yeah. All right, the NBA champions: Gerald Wallace, Danny Granger, Ray Allen, Al Harrington, Mike Conley. Oh, we did lose to Al Harrington. Mario Chalmers like broke his leg or something, so we didn't see him. Mike Conley, Josh Howard. This team went on to win a championship, y'all. Just shows you, dude, chemistry matters. Oh, that's the best comparison. Only other guy I know who did some like razzle dazzle stuff. Sixers has a nice trio, but the rest are buns. Hey, yowzers. Ben Gordon is on this team, alright? You know what's crazy about Ben Gordon? He tried to stab a bunch of people with a paper clip or something. Ben Gordon's like super bipolar, you know? Just kind of sad, but yeah. Former champs in this universe. I think it was like 2K5 or 4. I don't remember. But yeah, that team is gone. The only remaining piece is Elton Brand. Ray Allen left for the money. But yeah, Chris Kaman, Corey Maggette, Mo Williams, Drew Gooden, Rashad McCants. Chris Kaman, dude, the only NBA player who's ever been violated during a game. Look it up. Thoughts on Luka's debut? I didn't watch. I heard they won though, which cool again. Young Mike Conley is funny to me. I don't know why. Feels like he's been in the league for 3 decades. I mean, I guess it does kind of feel like that. Dude, you remember when Mike Conley was the highest paid player in the league? Look at that. $4.91 million. Anything is possible, y'all. The Bulls, Jamal Crawford, Wilson Chandler. No, alright, no, never mind. Wilson Chandler, Kurt Heinrich, Chris Duhon, CJ Watson, Tyson Chandler, Jeff Teague. See, I like this Bulls team, but man, do they need like a superstar to lead them. You know, imagine if Jamal Crawford's your 6th man. You got a good former all-defensive player, Kurt Heinrich, young up-and-coming Wilson Chandler, great defensive center, Tyson Chandler, a young Jeff Teague. If this team had like a Kevin Durant or something. Thanks for liking the live. Hey, dude, y'all, we have 2,373 likes, and we've only been live for 17 minutes. Yeah, it was absurd. Crazy times. He robbed Memphis blind. Hey, hold on. He was good. He was a good player. The Cavs, Devin Harris, Andre Bargnani, who we traded here actually, Randy Forey, and DeMarcus Cousins. Look at baby DeMarcus Cousins, y'all. So yeah, this is basically the Kings. The Kings DeMarcus Cousins was drafted to, but it's the Cavs. I wonder how. Hey, what's up, Grumps? How you doing, man? Tyson Chandler and the word great have never been said in the same sentence before. Yeah, former defensive player of the year, great defender, former all-star, Tyson Chandler, bro. All right? Put some respect on his name, my guy. All right. The Boston Celtics. Derrick Rose, Paul Pierce, Luol Deng, Ben Wallace signed here, Kendrick Perkins, Taj Gibson. What sucks is like if this goes on to become MVP Rose, but if this was MVP Rose, Paul Pierce, a better Luol Deng, this team could go to the finals in the East, man. As we just mentioned, this team just won the championship. All right, the Clippers, Caron Butler, Lamar Odom, Tracy McGrady, man. The once great Tracy McGrady was like a 95 overall when he got traded here. Now look at him, 73. Tyrese Thomas, Derek Fisher, DJ Augustine. At least Tracy McGrady broke his never made it out of the first round curse. Memphis, David Lee, Chauncey Billups, Emeka Okafor, Tayshaun Prince, Hedo Turkoglu, Roy Hibbert, Nick Young. Yeah, this team went to the Western Conference Finals. It's funny, this is like an actual good Memphis squad. You know? If Curry had Tyson Chandler set in picks for him, how many rings do you think he could have had? All right, Zay, in that scenario you just laid out, I'm assuming they have Tyson Chandler instead of Draymond Green, and I'm gonna say it's about the same. I think he still has 4 rings, but I guess I am undermining Draymond's facilitating. But I don't know. Good food for thought question there, Zay. Now if they add Tyson Chandler to that team, I think they get 5 rings. 5 rings. All right. Hawks, Steven Jackson, Yao Ming. This is like the Misfits team, dude. Steven Jackson kick to the curb, Yao Ming kick to the curb, Raymond Felton kick to the curb, Larry Hughes kick to the curb. Boris Diaw is the only guy who's like been here since 2K3. Yi Jianlian was drafted here. The Heat, Zach Randolph, Grant Hill, Nate Robinson, Wesley Johnson, Patrick Beverly. Yeah, this squad doesn't do it. Miami's just been mid since the whole start of this. Hornets, Trevor Ariza, your best player. That's concerning. Baron Davis, David West, Andre Karolinko, Eric Gordon, Zadrinas Ilgauskas. Oh, that's where Bellinelli was. Damn, I think he's supposed to be on the Knicks or something, but I couldn't find him. Marvin Williams, Larry Sanders. Almost to the end, y'all. The Jazz, Kevin Durant, Joe Johnson, Brooke Lopez, Luis Scola, Blake Griffin, Mehmet Okur, and rookie Paul George. I love this team. They just need a point guard. They had LaMarcus Aldridge, but just let him go. Just let him go. Should have traded Aldridge for, like, Darren Williams or something. The Kings. I guess Ron Artest didn't like playing with Allen Iverson, and he didn't like playing with Shaq, so he went to the Kings, which in this universe is the first time. LaMarcus Aldridge, Johnny Flynn. You know, if Johnny Flynn actually became who he was supposed to be, him and LaMarcus Aldridge, dude, that would have been a cool pairing. Unfortunately, Peja Stojakovic, he's going to get his jersey hung up here, but how he has fallen, man. At once the best player, now the second worst player on the team. This team is great. That Jazz team, Zay, that Jazz team is pretty cool. Just stay together. That's all they need to do. All right, the Knicks, Andre Iguodala, Monte Ellis. If y'all, if those of you that were here remember, we had Monte Ellis, and the Knicks offered us Kevin Love for Monte Ellis, so we took the deal. They win it in the shorthand, but over time, we clear that trade. Gilbert Arenas, Tyreek Evans, Mike Miller came here. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know. This is like a typical 2010s Knicks team, you know? Too many guys at the same position. They're not a good built team. The one before this one. Yeah, the Jazz. Carlos Boozer spent 1 year in Orlando, said that's enough, went to the Lakers. Allen Iverson, who in real life was out of the league at this point. Shaq is old. I don't know. That's about it. Rodney Stuckey, Mike Bibby. No, that's what happened. Mike Bibby was traded for Ron Artest. And then they drafted Derek Favors, number 2 overall. Earl Boykins is how we got Rondo on our squad. When Grumps with the Iggy to save the world. Where's Grumps? Yeah. Shh, don't remind him, bro. Not all records need to be broken. The Lakers are old. Yeah, they are extremely old. The Magic, Rudy, Greg Oden, Shannon Brown. Not a great team. Not a great team at all. Greg Oden's knees are leaving him. Damn, and he's only 22 years old, dude. Imagine. That sucks. Let go, let go, let go. Here you go. All right. The Mavs, who actually won the championship in real life. Dirk Nowitzki, John Wall, Jason Terry, Paul Millsap. Now, this team, in my opinion, is not good enough to win the chip. But this is a nice, fun squad here. You know what I mean? Let's see what they look like in 2K12. Hey, welcome in, Tennessee. How are you doing? We're just doing the roster review. Almost done. The Nets, Kenyon Martin, Terrence Williams, Richard Jefferson, Stephon Marbury. Yeah, you want to talk about old, Zay. DeAndre Jordan, I guess. Eric Bledsoe. Yeah, this team is old. I feel bad for them. There he is. Give me Iguodala. Because he heard you, bro. Not as good as Tennessee. Jeez, the Lakers are old. Laser beam pointed at the earth. Fade on the universe. There's the setup. And back to us, y'all. Let's get Kobe his 7th championship. Damn, Kevin Love. You making it look like we got destroyed in that trade, dude. Step it up. You are Noah, bro. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm very confident our team will make the All-Star. So let's just skip all that nonsense. Damn, the trade deadline's right before All-Star. I mean the playoff, not All-Star. Look at that. Kyle Lowry and Daniel Orton for Rajon Rondo. That's an easy no. Also, let me look at my this. Yeah, they old. Give me Dirk in 82, but Kobe in 93. Kevin Love. Yeah, you know, you gotta remember, dude. Yeah, 82 is a little disrespectful, honestly, even back then. But you know Dirk's gonna jump up to like a 96 or something. Sorry, D-Wade. This is Kobe's last chance to get that MVP, bro. Alright, y'all giving my boy 5 minutes. Or 10 minutes a game ain't gonna do it. Oh, man. Let's see. Take a few from Rondo. And then let's give Noah some minutes. Camby's old. I know we started off 2-0, man, but these guys are some babies. Let us go. Alright. How's everybody feeling tonight, huh? Everybody feel good? I feel nice. I got a lot of editing done last night. Alright, what do y'all think? D-Wade and Steph Curry for John Wall and Dirk Nowitzki, huh? Yeah, work, Chuck. As long as you're not in trouble, Chuck. That's all that matters. Hell no. I agree with you, brother. I agree. Grumps also says hell no. And Rondo has broken his arm, y'all. Nice. Nice. LeBron James and Jonas Jerebko for D Wade and Steph Curry. What y'all thinking, huh? What y'all thinking? I know what I'm gonna do, but I'd love to know what y'all think of this trade. No? Yeah? No? Alright, that's 2 no. Hell no from Tennessee. You mean fix the trade and get LeBron? Kobe LeBron pair up? I don't know, man. Seems like most of chat don't want it. And I especially don't want it, if I'm being honest. My mission is to ruin that man's legacy, bro. Marcus Camby already complaining. Let's see, Whiteside's happy. Birdman complaining. Marcus Camby act like he's not like 39 years old. Like, bro, I don't know what you want, Marcus. All right, let's add Marcus to the trade block. Oh, wow, this is the game that added Trade Finder. All right, we'll wait. Sprained his foot, you see? You see, when you come to work with a bad ego, you get injuries. Trade Camby. Yeah, he's gone, dude. Yeah, I don't care what y'all say. I saw J.R. Smith in the trade, and it's an automatic no. That's all I know. How does this trade affect his legacy? Because we're on the mission to beat him, not join him. That is kind of crazy that the Pistons offered up LeBron James, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like in newer 2Ks, there's no shot. My God, dude. I just want to get to the damn All-Star break. And I think that just said Kobe and Wade are playing 43 and 44 minutes a night. Get Jordan. Jordan's retired, bro. J.R. Smith is in the untouchable list. Yeah, dude. Steph Curry, Kobe, all those guys are going before JR does. If it came down to it, you could have him ride the bench for 40 minutes. Never. I mean, true, we could, Tennessee, but he would be taking up so much of our salary cap. It'd be a nice troll move, but, you know. Oh, DeAndre Jordan. You know, DJ is very cheap. Do we trade Marcus Camby for Kenyon Martin and DJ, as they should be getting those minutes? Wait, who should be getting those minutes? I like the hater in Tennessee's blood, though. She's like, you know what? I don't like you so much. I'll bring you here. I'll trade my star piece here and have you sit the entire game on the bench. If you trade Camby, you most likely will need a big Kobe and D Wade. I don't know, Grumps. We do got Joakim Noah, Hassan Whiteside. Although Hassan Whiteside's definitely not ready. My God, this is like the worst trade I've ever been offered. And Marcus All, Kevin Love. I don't know why I can't think of my team. Marcus All, Noah, Whiteside. So I guess technically we would need a new big, but hey, you know what? Maybe we try and get Kobe and D Wade. Oh, I didn't know about Hassan. Well, Hassan's definitely not ready. Maybe we try and get KG here, huh? Man, we are killing, dude. We won 10 games in a row. What's up, Dumplings? Have you rallied the troops yet? Figured out when we're gonna draft? Old KG? True, he is old. But think about what we'd be doing for his legacy, Zay. If we manage to win, what's he worth at this point? You're right, bro. Who do they think Bargnani is? But we win a ring with KG. He's right behind Tim Duncan in this universe, you know? Maybe that's like a little side mission we do. Try to make all the GOATs. Bring him home. Wait, bring who home? Oh, Bargnani? No shot, dude. Also, Bargnani was crying the whole time he was here. Oh man, why did they ask for Rondo, dude? Dirk Nowitzki, Rondo and Marcus Camby. That don't even make sense for them. They got John Wall. Who's going to be the shooting guard? Yeah, I get you. We're going to turn this down. Sorry, I'm not referring to y'all on a lot of these trades. I'm just trying to get through these. Trying to get us to the playoffs. David Lee for Rondo and Birdman. Who said Rondo was on the market is what I want to know. Rondo and Noah for Kevin Martin and Reggie Williams. Man, that's a hard trade to say no to. I don't even remember which one you're referring to. Do I even need to say it? No, you don't. You don't need to say it. Turn that down for sure. Thanks for liking the live also, Zay. Also, guys. Oh, the Dirk one? Nah, Dirk's old, bro. Also, guys, we're up to 4,215 likes already. Not even at an hour yet. Rondo and Kevin Love for Evan Turner and Jameer Nelson. What y'all think of that, huh? We can trade 2 Hall of Famers for the number 2 overall pick and a guy I think made the All-Star one time. Hell no, Chuck Nichols says. Thumbs down? Nah. Alright, here we are at the trade deadline. Let's see who's upset. Look at that. That's what I love to see. Some good chemistry. Look at that. Even JR's happy. JR's always upset. Marcus Camby, you're out of here. Oh, Noah. has a sore hamstring. Look at that. Even Noah's accepted his role, bro. All right, let's use this handy dandy new trade finder. You know, I did make the rule in the beginning that I can't use trade finder when it finally came. I just want to see what it looks like, and maybe this is the one time we use it, because it's going to be hard for me to forget the offers I see, you know. Oh, Birdman, you got a problem too? Randy Foye, Anderson Varejao, Hedo Turkoglu, Sam Young, Eddie Curry, Roger Mason, Deshaun Stevenson, Brendan Haywood, Jose Calderon, Julian Wright, Charlie Villanueva, Channing Frye. Get DJ, can be always angry. You're right, Zay. He always is angry. All right. Chuck is very adamant that we bring DJ here, right? So let's put Marcus on the let's add Marcus to the deal. Sorry, I forgot what English was for a second there. Oh no, KG's been traded already. Oh man, I was gonna try and pull off a nice 3-team trade. Oh man, why did we want DJ? Chuck wants him, I guess. I don't know. It would be low risk because DJ's only like a 56. Quentin Richardson was traded. I saw Serge Ibaka went to the G League. All right, Corey Brewer and Jason Collins for Quentin Richardson. That's not a big trade. Mike Bibby, Earl Boykins for Willie Green and Vladimir Radmanovich. That's also not a big trade because Mike Bibby's old now. Y'all remember Mike Bibby could have been our first ever trade? He's young. He is young. Are you sour on DJ, Tennessee? Is it because he can't make his free throws? Thaddeus Young and Jeff Foster for TJ Ford and Michael Redd. So the Rockets low-key making the young Sixers team with Thaddeus Young, Lou Williams, and Drew Holiday. No, I don't think Drew's theirs, actually. Sebastian Telfair for a first-round pick. That could be big. And Cephalosha. Will that be Kawhi Leonard? We'll see. No! How could you do this? Oh my god, they traded Danny Granger, who carried them on his back to the chip. I don't know if y'all remember, if any of y'all were in here, but that man was on fire. He when we played him, he did like not miss a shot, and they trade him for Manu Ginóbili. Oh my gosh, Danny Granger back to the Pacers. I'm just now realizing that also. Manu Ginóbili and Lou Williams, no loyalty. Even in what if 2K carried over, dude. DJ would be decent pickup for the future. He would. He would be a really good pickup because he, like I said, 56, low risk. Mike Finley for Byron Mullins. Tony Allen for Derek Fisher. Not a bad trade. Sasa Vujacic for second round pick and Ronnie Price. Drew Gooden, former All-NBA Drew Gooden in this universe, for DJ Mabenga. I wish that was my last name. Jordan Falmar and White Chocolate for Glenn Davis and Scalabrine. Terrible trade. So Paul Millsap and Alonzo G for Kevin Garnett. So we live in a world where Kevin Garnett and Dirk Nowitzki are teammates. That is the weirdest picture I could ever possibly picture. Jerry Stackhouse for Jeff Pendergraph. No! Oh, the Jazz are just rooting the team they have created, man. Stephon Marbury in a first-round pick. I guess it depends who they use that pick on. For Paul George. Rookie Paul George for Stephon Marbury. See, that looks silly. Stephon Marbury's old man. He was out of the league at this point. And I love Stephon Marbury. That shocks me. At least we're back to the exciting trades. Jonas Jerebko, Jason Capono for Maurice Bates and Gennaro Pargo. That's the Jazz for you. You're right. You so right, Tennessee. I see what your hatred for them is, or why you have the hatred for them. Damn, dude. Should we try and get Paul George? Nah. Y'all know me. I don't like to cheat. Greg Oden is on the board, or on the block. Monte Ellis connected to the Spurs for Jason Kidd. Wow, dude, this is cool, man. Why did 2K take this stuff out of the game? Why did sports games not care as much? Sean Stevenson, Jason Richardson. Dude, like 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, Sean Marion, Josh McRoberts, Marco Bellinelli, Zaza Pachulia, Marcus Camby. Yeah, get his ass out of here. You want to go to the Rockets? Cleveland denies interest. Camby for Omar Caspi. Please. Michael Petrus for Marcus Camby. Always trading their best players. True. They traded Darren Williams. They traded AK. I don't know if they traded Malone or if he just left. Mike Dunleavy. Mehmet Okur, Andre Blatch, Ronaldo Blackman, Udonis Haslem, Josh Howard, Monty Williams, Keon Dooling, Dante Jones, Jaron Collins, Leon Poe. Man, this list is long. I don't know who that is. Carlos Delfino, James Johnson, Danilo Gallinari, DeJuan Blair, Hayes, Jerry Stackhouse, Roger Mason. Wait, Mavericks in no hurry. They traded for KG. Mavericks to take KG off market. Timberwolves abandoned Garnett talks. KG to Orlando, not likely. Spurs reportedly offered George Hill. Imagine if KG went from playing with Dirk to playing with Tim Duncan, like in the same year. For real though, it was so much simple stuff back then that we loved, and they just took it away. I know, right? It's all just Park and Ultimate Team. The UD. Udonis Haslem, you want us to take your guy off your team, bro? Is Haslem still robbing the Heat? I'm sure he works for them in some capacity. Jamal Tinsley, Vince Carter. Oh wait, Vince doesn't want to leave, and the Raptors are going to exercise their team option. They haven't talked to me. Dude, this is cool, bro. Man, maybe this game is better than 2K11, but 2K11's like my first love, you know. All right, of course we're not gonna do this straight up, right? But what if we go? Oh, they got both of them, dude. All right, we're gonna give it a shot. Paul George for Marcus Camby. Damn, look how much potential Paul George has, dude. They wouldn't accept this even if they could. Why are they so broke? Who's on their team? They still can't do this trade. My God. What are we paying Camby? $8 million? Oh, man. Not Richard Jefferson, dude. JJ Redick? Yeah, I don't know if we can do this. You just starting the season? Yeah, we're about halfway through, Jacob. We're at the trade deadline. No. Don't take him. Love him. But no. You mean 10? Probably, Chuck. I don't remember what I said. Oh, KG's upset, too? All right, let's try it. Why doesn't this work? Nuggets are over the salary cap. Okay, all right. Richard Jefferson, Mavs. Oh my God. Yo, I don't even know if we can make a trade, y'all. Did y'all just see how much we're in the negative? Hold on. CJ Watson. Every team wants our first round pick, too. Somebody, that guy who wanted Gortat like 50 times. Good thing he's not here at this second. Kwame Brown. All right, I think we just try and keep it simple. We'll give up Marcus Camby. Oh wait, but they're broke. Right, Kenny Martin, they're over the salary cap. Y'all, I don't know what we do, man. Are we stuck with this guy? They aren't banging down their doors for Camby, it seems. Because he's a whiny baby. All right. What if I had it right in the beginning, y'all? Marcus Camby, Kevin Garnett. Who's over the salary cap? The Mavs are over the salary cap. Oh, shit. I remember when I used to do that back then, that would glitch out my game if I pressed that button on accident. All right, give us old man Jerry Stackhouse. They've made a counter. Kevin Love, eat it. You can have the Kobe Carl. Mavs are over the salary cap. Hit it again, dude. Give us old man Michael Finley, too. How about this? Another counter. Kevin Love. Yo, man, I tried, bro. What do y'all think? Y'all think we just give up and move on? I don't think we can get him. I don't think we can get Camby off the squad. Man, when they said counter offer, I got excited. I did, too. I very much got excited. Tennessee usually got the gyms. TC, y'all got anybody y'all want to go after? Oh, Jacob, dude, you missed it. They offered us LeBron James earlier. Damn, Vince is making $18 million or 17. Look for another center young. All right, Chuck. All right. I mean, y'all see our record, bro. We don't necessarily have to make a trade. You're just gonna have those babies on your squad every once in a while. What? For who? So they wanted D Wade and Steph Curry for LeBron James and somebody. I don't even know. I do quick. Let's see. A young center. I'm trying to think. Who's like a good young center at this point? That's quite the haul. I know, right? The chat didn't want it either. One person did want the trade, but I'm a man of the people. Except for when it comes to J.R. Smith. He ain't going nowhere. His jersey's going straight up in the rafters. All right, wow. 5 stars for DeMarcus Cousins also. And he's making way more than Camby. That's funny. That's quite the team. Oh, man, did T-Mac get traded? Oh, no, he just hurt. Separated shoulder. Damn. Roy Hibbert. I'm back. What'd I miss? Not much, Zay. Not much. We're just trying to get Camby off the squad, but I think we've looked long enough. I think we can move on. I'm almost through all the teams now. We'll see. Do we bring AK back? $17 million? My God. Brooke Lopez. I swear to God, if they don't draft Tennessee, they need to draft like phenomenal for this trade to make sense. They better get like Kawhi, or they better get Klay Thompson or something. They blew it. This team had LaMarcus Aldridge and Paul George, and let them both go. At least they got something for Paul George, I guess. All right, Shaq's upset. Let's try and reunite Shaq and Kobe, huh? Damn, I didn't know Marcus was making so much more money. They always blow their draft picks. Hey, in this universe, they're killing them. They just, they don't know how to keep them together. All right, we'll even take Luke Walton. Wow, just flat out decline the trade. I know this is like the exact opposite of somebody asking for a young guy. Kobe Carl. And we don't do draft pick trades or second round draft picks. And I want to keep my pick. Yeah, I mean, they offered us Gortat, but KG. You know, I bet it's because they got KG on the bench. When in reality, they just need to put KG at center. And that's all the teams. All right, we tried. Dwight Howard. I said young, but we're good, y'all, man. We are stacked. All right, let's make a shot at Dwight. Now, for Dwight Howard, I might be willing to let where's my team at? Oh, I might be willing to let like a Kevin Love go. But we do have Marcus. All right, let's, we still over the cap, dude. And Birdman. Now the Warriors over the cap. It's so funny. When I was younger, I'd spend, oh man, they wouldn't even consider this. I would spend hours just doing this. Wait, who's over the cap? The Warriors? Oh man, I would love to bring Ty Lawson home. You can get Shaq? Nah, he's fine. Nico Harrison type move on their part, if so. So it's that close. The dollars is that close. All right, Kevin Love. All right, yeah. I don't think we can make any moves, y'all. We're very much in cap hell. You know what? F it. Young center, and it's what that other guy wanted. I can't, for the life of me, cannot remember who requested that. Gortat, Campy, and they already traded their pick, you dummies. Oh wait, no, here it is. Come on, counter. Kevin Love. All right, screw it. Just Campy for Gortat straight up. They think we need to throw in a first round? All right, y'all. We're just going to do the classic move of deactivating a guy, and we're gonna pull out a Tennessee. We're gonna pull a Tennessee and just bench him. Oh wait, Noah's hurt. What's wrong with Noah? Hamstring? All right, you get 5 minutes, Noah. Birdman, you can have 5 minutes, and then JR's get the minute. Keep trying. Come on, Chuck. People want to see some gameplay, bro. We're good, man. You saw our record. We fine. All these bums in here. You know what? Actually, I do want to see one more thing. What would it have cost me to get KG? Steph Curry, Kevin Love, no shot. Marc Gasol, Kevin Love, no shot. J.R. Smith, Steph Curry. Yeah, that had 0% chance of that. What about Dirk? D. Wade, Rondo, Smith, Whiteside, Kobe, Curry, Smith, Kevin Love, Rondo, Smith, Gasol, Wade, Love. And just one more. Just because it would have been funny to bring Shaq in. Wow, they would have gave me their first round? We need to get Camby out. He is, bro. He's out at home. They aren't easy to negotiate with. I kind of like it, though. It's challenging. Ooh. I mean, I'm not going to do that trade, obviously. But, what if? Because this is literally Shaq's last year, y'all. After this, he's done. We have one more shot to unite the two, right? Don't get me wrong. Love Whiteside and all. But Whiteside has a small window. Lakers are with the salary cap. All right, who's your worst player? Theo Ratliff? You know, yeah, oh, he's injured. All right, bring Smelly in. Ooh, of all the people to ask for, you insult me by asking for JR? You can have Kobe. You know what? You just can't talk to some people. You just can't. All right, we're good. Let's go, man. Still no dunk contest, I see, huh? No 3-point. When do they add that to association mode? Would you like to proceed? All right, are we good to proceed, y'all, huh? We tried for like 20 minutes to make a trade. See, rebuild videos you see on YouTube would probably be more realistic if this was their 2K of choice. You know what, Jacob? I agree with you, man. And it's so annoying watching some of those like Click or Kenny, and they're like, yo, man, I just fleeced the Lakers or something, you know? I'm like, well, yeah, but you're playing in this unrealistic where you can just trade guys back and forth and you don't have to wait or anything. You did try. Yo. What's up, Alex? How are you doing, man? All right. We're good. We would like to proceed. Rookie sophomores. Hey, thanks for sharing the live, Alex. You just got here, though, bro. You're good? I'm good also, man. I'm not, like, super hungry for once. 2 All-Stars, huh? Who are they? Oh, man, I thought that was J.R. Smith for a second. Kobe, Wade. Of course. And yeah, we're good. Let's go. Hey, wait a minute. No, he was demoted, y'all. We don't play that, dude. Get your ass to the bench until playoffs when we might need you. Oh, I haven't been confirming. That's been my bad. There you go, Birdman. Yeah, seeing how we're 41-16, I like our odds of making the playoffs. No trade, I guess. Yeah, we tried. On 13, that was DLC. Yeah, dumb. I'm just wondering, though, when do they bring it into the game, you know? You get in WWE 25? I will. Maybe not day one. What up? Hey, what's up, Bubba? Why do you have like a I can't see you thing over your before your name? Bubba, were you Dill? I'm trying to exactly remember who Bubba was. Dudley? Thanks for the heart, Tennessee. Oh no, are you just Bubba? Bubba, did you move over? I can't remember. We made the playoffs with like 20 games left, dude. That's how dominant we are. 5,461 likes also, guys. And we're not even reached an hour. That's probably a record. Seeing how everyone loves records. I'm gonna write that now. No, actually, y'all got 1 minute and 45 seconds before we've officially reached an hour. D-League playoffs start tomorrow. And, yeah, never ask me that again. Finish season with the best division record. Nice. Improved record over last year. Yeah, that one's not real. Number 1 in the power rankings. Right. I feel like you need a bigger muscles, on there. Because we stomping them. Oh, the Jazz are making a little late comeback. Player named to defensive second team. Oh, we were at the end of the season. 1 player named to All-NBA second team. LeBron wins his 3rd MVP. Yeah. Well, welcome in, dude. Welcome in. John Wall, Rookie of the Year. Oh, sorry. LeBron, 30, 10 and 6. 2 steals, 2 blocks. John Wall, 20, 3, 8, 2 steals. Dude, that's super good for a rookie on top of that. Damn. Now second right. Damn, now second right when I say something. Bron isn't hated in this universe yet, I guess. True. He's never left. He's just been traded. Wesley Johnson, as a rookie, wins 6th Man of the Year with 16, 7, 2, 1, and 2. Sorry, let me stop being lazy. 16 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. All right, here's a real question for y'all, though. Those John Wall numbers seem close to his in real life ones, if I remember right. I don't know, honestly. But did they get this right? You know, let's start up the conversation now. Did Wesley Johnson get robbed here, if anything? Because look at that. 20 points, 16, 3 rebounds to 7, 8 assists to 2, 2 steals to 1, half a block to 2 blocks. But Wesley's coming off the bench, dude. John Wall's playing, a lot of minutes. He's got Dirk. He's got KG. Wesley Johnson's got Zach Randolph, bro. Did they get this wrong? Chuck says no. Wesley later on would get crossed up by Harden. Hey, he got pushed a little bit, though. He's creating for others, the playmaker. Those 8 assists are very valuable. Yeah, I guess. I want to know who finished with the better record. That's what I want to know. Damn, it's not going to tell me here. Damn, LeBron scored 64. All right. LeBron, Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, right. Johnny Flynn, Most Improved. Damn. 21 points a game. 7 assists. 1 steal. And then Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year. Nice. All right. Damn. Maybe they were right to trade Danny Granger. Manu Ginóbili, All-NBA First Team. Brandon Roy, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Dwight Howard. So the young guys are coming. On defense. Dang, who the Knicks have. That's what's funny, Jacob. They don't have much. They got Gilbert Arenas, Iguodala, Monte Ellis. No big men. All-NBA second team. Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, Josh Smith, Kobe Bryant. Damn, I swear they only said we had 1 All-NBA player. And Chris Kaman with 2010. 1 assist, 1.5 blocks. Kobe put up 26. Those two play so good together. Melo and Wade might have played very good together also, but yeah. All-NBA third team, Chauncey Billups, Darren Williams, Carmelo Anthony. I almost said Carmelo Hayes for some reason. Dirk Nowitzki and Andrew Bogut. Carmelo, 26-2, 2 steals, 8 rebounds, 1.5 assists. I don't know who had the better year, y'all. Grass ain't always greener on the other side. Good point. Oh, I totally forgot to look at the likes thing that I totally challenged y'all to do. But 7,475 in an hour and 2 minutes. but we'll round down, just because I like y'all so much. 7,475 likes. First hour. Look at that. Historic, bro. 7.5K here. TC, man, I just got to go with what the numbers are showing me, bro. Let's see. All defensive first team, Jason Kidd, Manu Ginóbili, LeBron James, Josh Smith, Dwight Howard. And then all defensive second team, Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, Kevin Durant, David Lee, Al Horford. David Lee on an all defensive team. That seems kind of funny to me. All right, I am now seeing 7.536. But I did let the time go over also, All rookie first team, John Wall, Wesley Johnson, Evan Turner, DeMarcus Cousins, Ed Davis. All rookie second team, Paul George, Derek Favors, Ikpe Udoh, Blake Griffin, fake rookie, and Patrick Patterson. Now let's go. Let's play a game. That's what y'all have really been waiting for. It didn't switch. Screen froze. Wait, what do you mean? Like I'm frozen? Or the game is frozen? Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, you're right. You're right. You so right. Damn, why is it froze? Oh, no. You know what? I bet I know why this happened. I think this happened because my what do you call it? My computer, I guess, didn't register my middle monitor, which it does sometimes, and all my screens went black. Here, maybe if I do this. Good catch, Chuck. Thanks, buddy. All right, it's still doing that. Here. Hopefully it still works on the first try. I gotta open up Task Manager, close Elgato, if I can catch it. All right. So now y'all should see nothing. Right before the playoffs, too, man.